The third day of the Republican National Convention has kicked off. Of course, it has been on. U.S. Senator J.D. Vance's wife calling him on stage and J.D. Vance accepting Republican nominations for vice presidential nominee.
And so tonight, Mr. Chairman, I stand here humbled and I'm overwhelmed with gratitude to say I officially accept your nomination to be Vice President of the United States of America.
Donald Trump's vice presidential running mate, U.S. Senator J.D. Vance, presented himself to the nation as the son of a forgotten industrial Ohio town who will fight for the working class if elected in November. Vance cast himself as a fighter for a forgotten working class. He then blamed the housing crisis on Wall Street barons who crashed the economy, causing workers who built houses to lose their jobs and wages to stagnate. He said, and I'm going to quote here, "We're done, ladies and gentlemen, catering to Wall Street. We'll commit to the working man." Vance also used the stage to make the contrast between Biden and Trump and addressed his past critique of Trump. He said, "Disagreement makes us stronger." And he also added that the country needed Trump.
Yeah. Wow. He didn't need politics, but the country needed him. Did it? Now, prior to running for president, he was one of the most successful businessmen in the world. He had everything anyone could ever want in a life. And yet, instead of choosing the easy path, he chose to endure abuse, slander, and persecution. And he did it because he loves this country.
He also targeted battleground states like Wisconsin and Pennsylvania, all where Biden won back in 2020.
And I promise you one more thing. To the people of Middletown, Ohio, and all the forgotten communities in Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Ohio, and every corner of our nation, I promise you this. I will be a vice president who never forgets where he came from.
Vance used his address to the Republican National Convention to share the story of his hardscrabble upbringing and make the case that his party best understands the challenges facing struggling Americans. He did not shy away from praising the Trump administration and attacking Biden's.
But, you know, the guy who actually connects with working people in this country is not fake Scranton Joe, it's real President Donald Trump. Because they know that he has their best interests at heart. They know that when he was president for 4 years, groceries and gas and energy and housing were actually affordable to a normal person in this country.
The RNC Day 3 was on national security and foreign policy, which Vance addressed in his speech. The junior senator from Ohio also took aim at China, saying Beijing is trying to enrich its citizens at the expense of Americans. He said, and I'm going to quote here, "We will protect the wages of American workers and stop the Chinese Communist Party from building their middle class on the backs of American citizens." American allies came in for criticism as well. Vance looked like he was attacking NATO members, saying, and I'm going to quote here, "There will be no more free rides for nations that betray the generosity of the American taxpayer." He added, and I'm going to quote, "Together we will make sure our allies share in the burden of securing world peace."